After you've received information, you may find related books and documents in bookcases or desks. An old newspaper is stuck in the notebook. Let's read it. Series of vanishings across region. According to sources, before dawn yesterday, a mother and daughter who live in the Myojin village went missing. The missing are Makie Kuzuhara and her daughter Kozue. Since last year, the two have been searching for Kuzuhara's missing husband. The two reportedly wandered the mountains nearly every day. The informant says, I hadn't seen them for several days, so I went to visit them. There was no answer, so I went inside, but they were gone. I only saw black soot-like marks. Similar disappearances have been reported across the area, and some are calling them spirited aways. Yep, this was the article about the mother and daughter we saw. Use research. According to the notebook left on his desk, Yu was doing some research for Kayamakura. His notes were full of accounts of old urban legends and newspaper clippings about disappearances and people who were spirited away. Well, hooray. So, we have more information now. What's over here? Whoop. Oh. Are there any books? The bookshelves are filled with volumes of folklore, philosophy, and anthropology. They're all books Yu used for his work, and ones that were published by his company. There was a time when I used to be interested in them, but that was only a passing phase. Okay, so there's nothing there now, but sometimes there will be. So let's check here. The Camera Obscura. On the shelf are a letter and a camera similar to the one I saw in my dream. It looks like the letter is from K. Letter from K too. Dear Yu, during my research on the manner of sleep urban legend, I finally made it to a certain deserted village lost even from the map. I found this camera in a huge abandoned house near the village. My niece Mio, when Mayu disappeared, she caused you a lot of trouble, so you probably remember her. Saw this camera and she was scared stiff. I wonder if it reminded her of that unspeakable incident. Huh, I wonder. For now, I'd like you to take care of the camera. You know about these antiques. So could you look over it for me? I don't think you'll be able to reach me for a bit, but I'll contact you, so let me know what you find then. Regards, Kayamakura. Could this camera be the same? Could be the same as the Camera Obscura I saw in my dream? Camera Obscura. This is older than the one in the dream, and the inscription on the back is illegible. Even so, it does look very similar to the Camera Obscura. It's an older model. I tried pushing the shutter button, but there was no response. It looks like it's broken. There is still an old film inside of the Camera Obscura. Musty film. The film looks pretty old, but it doesn't seem to have been spoiled by being exposed at all. What could be on it? I wonder if I could develop it in the darkroom. The Camera Obscura. An old camera etched with the words Camera Obscura. I found a camera like the one I picked up in my dream in Yu's room. Apparently Kay sent it to him. Is this the same camera I saw in my dream? Possibly. Huh. So we have something. So she wants us to go to the dark room so that we can develop this new film we found in our camera. Traveling down. While we're here, we'll take a look at stuff. This is Ray's whole room. There's the TV. That's where the cat. There's the kitty. Oh, I see a kitty. Look, kitty. 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 Kitty has a name. I think you can see it on Miku's file. These people. Miku. Ah, there you go. It's a picture. Okay. And I think you can see the necklace again here. There you go. Use necklace. Okay. Just thought I'd show you that. Here's the kitty. And then, just for the sake of it, Here's the kitchen. We can't do anything in here, so let's go to the front. It's the front door. Sometimes there will be mail here. Oops. The shoe rack is still full of used shoes as well as mine. She's about Miku. Ah, fuck. So we keep going down the hall. And here we have the bathroom. Or it's actually the shower room. The shower and bathroom. The toilet is separate. Then we have, I guess you would call it the dining room, the family altar room. There's a closet. Oopsies. The closet is taken up with cardboard boxes full of Yuzo books, untouched since we first moved in. Oh. And here we have the family altar. Yu's altar. Yu. There's his death photo. That's very sad. This is very common in Japanese houses. This is a little shrine to past loved ones. I think this is just storage. We use this space for storing the cleaning things and other tools. Some of these cardboard boxes haven't been touched since we moved in. Well, dodo. We can't go into the toilet, but it's right here. I knocked on the toilet door, but it looks like there's no one inside. Yeah, I know, it's kind of weird. But some traditional Japanese houses have like a separate room for the toilet, and then in the shower room, I'll show you again. They have a room for where you take a shower and a bath, and then that's pretty sure that's the washing machine. Yep. Yuka takes care of the washing of clothes too. It's a real help. I've never been good at housework. She's been complaining these past few days that she can't hang the clothes out to dry because of the rain. So they don't have a dryer. Shameful. So we go here. This is the dark room. Ta-da! Dark room. An old roll of film from inside the Camera Obscura. There is definitely something on the film. I wonder if I can develop it. Want to develop this film? Yes, we do. Let's see what's on it. It's the lady we took a photo of. An image has appeared of a crying woman. Just as I thought. I must have taken this during that dream. Here we go. Woman in the photo. The woman whose image appeared on the film from inside the Camera Obscura. No doubt about it. It was the same woman I saw inside the manor in my dream. Just like with you that time. That's creepy. So all the film has been developed. The Camera Obscura, the abandoned house, the picture I took in my dream. Maybe if I investigate this woman, I can find out something. So, now that we've developed our photo, we can have it investigated. And you'll do that a lot, investigate photos. Or develop them and then have them investigated. And we will do this by talking to Miku. Miku. Hey, kitty! Kitty. No. Oh, sometimes she'll reach out to it. The kitty's name is Ruri, by the way. R-U-R-I. Ruri. Miku, about the woman in this picture, I was wondering if I could get you to try and find out as much about her as you can. Anything is fine. Yes, well, this is a very old picture, so... I found it in Yu's room. It's okay if you can't find out anything. There was just something about her.
Understood. I'll let you know if I find anything.
She said, understood, I'll let you know if I find anything. If you show the photos you developed to Miku, sometimes you can ask her to investigate them for you. If you have them investigated, you can talk to Miku later to get books and other information. Cool. And it's nighttime. Night has fallen. If you check the bed with the X button, you can sleep. By checking the Camera Obscura on the desk, you can save your progress. Well, let's not do that right now. Let's go see if there's anything going on in the house. Yeah, this is something you're going to want to do throughout the game as you play, is just go investigate. Let's see if you has any more books that we can check out and learn more about urban legends and what the hell is going on. Oh, it's dark. God, I would turn... Who the hell walks into a room in pitch darkness? Ah, found a book. In the bookcase is the book Occultism that Amakura wrote about in his letter. Ta-da! The Camera Obscura is a device used to capture the other world, made by occultist Kunihiko Aso. From the late 19th century to the early 20th century, he tried to communicate with and get proof of this other world. The term occultist refers to people involved in the movement to verify Eastern thought using contemporary Western technology. Kunihiko Aso is a prime example of such an occultist. The Camera Obscura was one of his quintessential experiments. He modified the, at the time, still rare camera by adding a special lens and film. It was supposed to capture unbelievable things normally invisible to the naked eye, like a so-called different phase interval, and spirits and ghosts. They are very rare nowadays, but apparently these cameras are still traded among curio dealers. I think I said that right. Most have been broken, and we have lost the chance to see the other world as well as Aso's achievements for eternity. You added the Camera Obscura and Real Proof of Spirit World to your file. Yeah. So it's telling us again that if we find stuff... I don't think there's anything else. Yeah. But we have new notes. Is that a yay, shortcut. Kunihiko Aso. A scholar of the occult who lived in the second half of the 19th century. He used the new technology of the West to make various machines designed to prove the existence of the other world. The Camera Obscura was one of his inventions. According to the book, it could photograph supernatural objects existing on an alternate plane. Was he somehow connected to the manor? I don't know. Camera Obscura. We have new information. An old camera called the Camera Obscura. It was designed by a man with the same surname as you, Aso. To photograph images of spirits and ghosts. But what is the camera doing inside the manor? Huh. And you seems to have a lot of his stuff. Look at this. That's totally spirit radio. Weird. Does she have anything to say about that? On this bare shelf are the old bits of machinery you used to collect. They're not quite impressive enough to be called antiques. They just look like old machines. I still have no idea what made him want to collect them. I seem to remember him telling me once or twice, but maybe I wasn't really listening properly. Oh. But seriously, who walks to a dark room like this? This is creepy as hell. Turn on a light. God. I know you're supposed to conserve energy, but dear God, that's creepy. I would never walk into a room in pitch darkness. There's no telling who's hiding in there. There doesn't seem to be anything happening. Just checking to see what the house is like at night. It's dull as crap. There's nothing good. Kitty! What? A closed chest that Miku brought with her from home. Inside are Miku's kimonos and the funeral mourning that I have worn just once. Oh. Well, that's not what I wanted anyway. I want the kitty. Kitty. How do I make her... Fuck. Fine. For some reason the kitty's sleeping down here. So anyway. That's really it right now. We can investigate more later. But there's nothing happening right now. So, let us return to our room. Save, and then go back to sleep. Miku's room is right there, but we can't go in it. Camera. And this is how we will save when we're at Ray's. When we're in Ray's house, we save with the Camera Obscura. When we're in the mansion, or in the dream, we will save with the Blue Lantern. Okay, so let's go to sleep. Do you want to sleep? Yes, I do. And we get these little cutscenes at the beginning of every dream.